Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy, Johnny Cage Banger here with another tutorial video for you guys. So, in light of Future dropping all them albums, so we call them, are they albums? I don't know. I think they are they like really albums. I don't know. But in light of him dropping all that, I thought I'd give you guys Future 808 Mafia style tutorial. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really heard any, not even one song from any of them albums or any of them other albums. I don't think either, besides like Beast Mode and stuff. If that was an album, but I'm pretty sure it sounds pretty similar. So, anyway, in light of that, thought I'd do a tutorial on it. So I'm gonna play the beat, let y'all hear what I'm coming with, and then we just go from there. Of course, I'm gonna show y'all how I did this shit. So I'm gonna play the beat.
Oh, Johnny Cage bang.
So that's a banger. So I'm gonna be showing y'all how I did that. So of course, my favorite VST, my number one favorite is Electra X. It's my favorite. So this is a free bank, Trap X. What is it called? A preset bank. That's what they call them. So it's free. The link I got it from was free at least. But cut keys, I just started those up right there. So the first thing you want to think about when you think in the 808 Mafia is what? The pluck. When they use them plucks or how they use them piano. So I didn't go for a piano. I went for the pluck. So when you add the pluck in there, that's how you give it that 808 Mafia feel. That's like one of the secret things that I'm always hearing when they add them plucks and how they play with them plucks. So it says key, but it's a pluck. So it's super simple. It has this repetition, but then I go here, Electrica again, Gutter and Savage. These two cats. This is my favorite bank right here. So you get this art. So boom, that's your energy right there. If you guys like producers that use ARPs, if they know how to use them right, they make good beats. Like it's really hard for people to have ARPs and not really do them because you can make an easy beat with an ARP, but if you really use the ARP and build the energy off of it, I think it's really good. So a lot of 808 Mafia beats have ARPs in them, plucks in them, and stuff like that. So so let's just play the melody. Let's just hear that. boom. So now you see you got the energy right there, but what really fills it up is the drum pattern. So the melody was super easy. Once you have your arp down and you see the key that it's at, so you got the C, and then if I went here, you got C also. But as you can see, how many times am I gonna say C? Um, they're all at C. Oh my God, I had to say it. They're all at C. So with that being said, the 808 is at C also, and that's how you give it that basic tone for the 808 Mafia beats. Is how you arrange it, but it's also what key you have it on, because those keys and those low octaves give it that feel that's not like a Beethoven beat, because you have to know what patterns and what melodies and what octaves to use in order to get the groove that you want. That's how you make different beats. You can't use the same melodies for different beats. You can't go, you know what I'm saying, think you trying to make some TM88 type stuff unless you do the 808 like that, but you have to change it up some way. You can't have Beethoven melodies and Beethoven drum patterns and say it's an 808 Mafia type beat. You have to know the difference. So, and this is the just one up when you do it wherever you have it at. Just go one up a key as long as it's on the scale. Just go one up. You don't really have to play in super high octaves unless you hear, and that's just how you give it that roll. So this is a basic 808 Mafia drum pattern. You know what I'm saying? When it's just wanging all the time. It's not a lot of stops. It's not a lot of pauses. It's action. So the drum pattern has to have action. It's on the same key, and that's just how you get the groove going. Picking your 808s, picking your sounds. That's how you change it up. That's how you switch it up. Get up out of here trying to grab something like, you know what I'm saying? Leave this. Don't pick that. Get out of the bando kit. This is why I got different kits. You know what I'm saying? Mess around in these. So I chose this one. Make sure it was all on key. I saw it was on here, and the way you do that, first what you want to do, when people always ask me, yo, how do you change it so that my 808 plays a different octave so it can do this, so it can change? Because sometimes when you drag it over, it still may be time stretched. So you just come, click on this, time stretch folder, none, and that will take that off and throw it to E3 generic if you want to. And then what you want to do is right click, edit, click this right here, regions tab. Click that, detect pitch regions. Telling me it's at G. Don't worry about the number, just G. So you see it's at G5. I need a nap. I've been up, man, working on this stuff for you guys, working on some stuff I got coming up. I need a naparoonie. So next, next we gonna do the rat kick. You already know that. Same pattern as the 808. Only reason the only reason I have it at B is because it's still on scale and it's just a little bit lower, so it can really punch through the 808 without really sounding like that. So something nice and tough. So this is where it should be, but I just put it down a little lower so it can really knock. So let's just play the drum pattern. So you hear them sticks. If you don't hear the sticks, you're gonna hear it like the next time. Like when I explain to you my instrumentation, you're gonna understand why the sticks are there. So I formed this clap and this snare. Excuse me. this clap right here and this snare. I just combined them. That's it. I don't know why I got two claps. Whatever. Oh, that was it? Whoa. All right, because I zoomed it out. Anyway. So let's go and let's take the snare out just so you can hear why I layered it. Snare. You see, it feel like it don't have nothing on it. So when you put the drum and stuff in there, it's missing something. It's missing the authority. So now you giving it something that's gonna jump off of it, which is the snare. So the snare and the clap both is gonna bounce off of each other to give it a harder feel when you playing the whole beat, because the beat is a hard beat. So you don't really, like I say, you don't want to be coming in here and throwing the Zaytoven claps in there with the. You don't really need that stuff. This is not that type of beat. You want to stay away from them instruments when you're making these types of beats, and that's how you get better. You know what I'm saying? So, basic snare and kick, and snare pattern, clap, snare, kick, 808, all that stuff was easy. Hi hat pattern, easy. And if y'all wondering, my 808, I don't have nothing on it. My gross beat, this Edison, nothing. That's just how I was doing it. The gross beat, that's automation. I'm gonna show you guys that also. So the only reason my 808s is hitting as hard as they hitting is because I take the limiter off, replace that with soft clipper. One of my old buddies told me that a long time ago when I did not used to do anything to my beats, and they used to always bleed out. So he's like, yo, just throw soft clipper on there and keep going. So shout out to my boy. He told me that. So that shit really helped out my quality of my beats. So just do that and then just cut your stuff up, cut it up. So now it's hitting hard, then you cut the kick up. Now when the kick is turned up, that's how you give it its whole flavor, because now it's punching through it. So and knowing what kick to use, knowing what instruments to use, you know what I'm saying? You don't need that. You don't really need that. Like knowing what kicks to use, knowing what instruments to use. There's multiple ways that you can do this stuff, so you have to really get your sound selection up. I grabbed this. This beat ain't take me no time. Cause I just know what to do like that. So the shaker, you throw the shaker in there just for some flavor. Just for some flavor. So but I really wanted to show y'all about them sticks, because the sticks really give it the flavor and the seasoning that it needs to really be good quality. So just listen for the sticks now. The sticks is just, bro, them sticks, I love these sticks. Now I do say stay away from the Zayto and stuff, but the them little sticks, them is hot. So I do recommend the sticks. So I threw the sticks in there just for some flavor, and it really came out good. Now, what I want to say is, I might have said that this is my second take, so I might not have said it. When you're a producer, you have to be more than just a beat maker. You have to be a engineer. You have to be a artist. You have to know how to rap. You have to know how to lay out a beat. You have to know how to mix your sounds. You also have to be a businessman so you can sell this stuff and get you some money. And you're not wasting your time like an idiot. So it's multiple hats that you have to wear in order to really have a maximum come out. So just look into all that. Look and observe people and observe music. Listen to music. Don't listen to that dumb shit when people say that you copying somebody. You fucking right, I'm copying off of them. So don't don't get mad or don't get discouraged or confused thinking you have to just pull some beat style out your ass and you don't even know like how to do the shit that's in motion right now. So that's really not gonna work. You have to know how to get every angle so you can construct this beat. Like can't nobody say that wasn't inspired by somebody. And that's how you do it. You just create your own out of it, but you have to have a base. So remake these beats, man. Study these beats. Figure out how people is doing this stuff so you can use it. Don't fall for the okie doke. Niggas telling y'all that shit, but they know how to do the shit though. And then these are important. These are important right here too. Cause a lot of people put these in them beats and they be destroying the beat with these. You have to know when to put these in. Knowing the difference between like knowing what beat to use them in, how to use them, when to use them, and how to place them. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be throwing the wrong sounds in there. Like if I had this beat going, let me just go. Let me play it. No. Okay. All right. Maybe that wouldn't have been bad in there, but you get what I'm saying though. Wrong sounds can really take you out of the beat. So your sound selection has to be perfect. Let me hit a dab of this water. Your sound selection had to be perfect, and make sure you drink water. So the mix fairly simple. Take the bass out of all your sounds. This is just what I do. A lot of people don't do this. This is just what I do for all my sounds. I take all the this out over here because that's where I want my 808 at. So let's say I put a parametric EQ on my 808. So let's just hear how this sounds. You see that my 808 is living over here. It's all over here. So what I don't want to do is have anything else living in here. This is where I want my 808 to be at. So nothing else is allowed, especially not no melody, which has to have its own area as well. But my 808 is over here, so I don't need nothing over here in the way of my 808. It's my most prized possession. Okay. So I don't want nothing over there. This is wanging over here, so it's popping over there. We not having any of that. It's no activity. They know they're gonna fall off the cliff. They don't have any way to get over there. So basically, you want to introduce the drum pattern kind of first because you giving it a hard energy because you know with these future beats, it has a hard feel to it and it's very aggressive. The 808 is banging and let him use all that auto tune and all that screaming and everything. So it's perfect. So that's how you do that. So let's just start with the intro to the beat. The intro to the beat for me is 1 to 17.
Cage.
You see what I'm saying? You just basically turned him up real quick. You just soon as the song come on, they like, oh shit, what's that? Because you got it rocking already. But you don't put the 808 in there though, because you want to introduce that a little later in the beat. You don't really want it to just, you don't want to give away the whole thing already. So you just building up energy. So you want to go boom, then you want to go here, which is the verse, or the main verse, we'll call it 17 to 41. So this is when you had an 808 going, but you still don't get a kick away yet, because this is when I say you have to be a rapper also, because you want to build the energy. Don't nobody want to hear you rapping 16, 18 bars. Really it's 70 bars, but they mashing it in to 16 and they doing this stuff. Or it's maybe 2 words and they just stretching it. So who knows? But you have to know how to rap some way. You have to have some type of musical knowledge to know how to lay a beat out that's proper. So this is what we're going to have for the verse. See what I'm saying? And the reason that I'm saying that you have to be a rapper is because a lot of artists, when y'all selling y'all beats and people getting y'all beats off of YouTube, stealing them and not paying you like dirtbags, they're not getting the track out. They getting an MP3. So whatever you lay out in here is what's gonna go on your YouTube, and it's gonna go on your SoundCloud and everything like that. So you want to know how to do some DJing. You want to know how to do some songwriting. You want to know how to do all that. And the way that you do that is just practicing making beats, watching tutorials of people showing you how to do the stuff. It don't get no simpler than that. So the easy way to really count these right here is doing it in a piano roll. So I always see people like, let me get a sound. Doing something and then they don't do a piano roll for it. Like, that just blows my mind that they don't do a piano roll for it. Like, why don't you have it in the piano roll? I don't get it. But put it in the piano roll so you can have a digital image with numbers and scales and everything that you can actually see and observe. So I usually do it either from 1 to 5 or 1 to 9. And for me, this is basically 2. So 1 to 5 is 1, 5 to 9 is 2. So when I say 2, I mean 2 of these, this light area and this dark area, which I usually just count. So boom, so that's an easy 2 for me. So that means it's 4 of these in the verse, because this is still part of the verse, but this is just build up to the chorus. So you see what I'm saying? So this is really the verse from 17 to 49. This is verse, but I subbed this out for intro to the chorus, which is this. And this is how you get the songwriting. This is how you get the rapping. This is how you get to knowing that, because this is what matters. So once you do that build up, so let's just play the verse to the chorus. Let's just play that. 17 to 65. this is your entire pattern right here. So all you have to do for this simply is just copy this. So just copy all of this and then just drag it over again. Boom. And that's the exact thing. And that's called 2 verses, 2 hooks, and the beat is done. It's over. You done. Save it. And that's it. That's how you lay the beat out. I mean, that's what I do. So once I decide how I want to bring the beat in, so I could bring it in with just the 808. So I could have just brought it in like this. Could have threw this in there, took them out, and I could have really went like. See, but that sounds terrible, so I wouldn't have did that. So let's see if I would have did this. But that sounds terrible, so that's why I didn't do that. What I did was just right, and that's when I knew I was done with that. So that was it. And I didn't have an 808 on either, so. Boom. Now that's perfect because I didn't give away anything, but the energy is there. So that's how you do that. That's how you lay it out. I'm gonna go into automation. That's gonna take like 2 or 3 minutes, and then that'll be it for the tutorial. I sound like I'm in fucking church with you guys. I'm gonna just be another 20 hours, and then that'll be it. I promise. 2 days later. So automation is is very simple. So what you want to do is just highlight the area that you want. So say I wanted right here, this area, this drum pattern right here. Say I wanted to add a love filter. So what you would do is click this. That's it. Then you want to right click. It's gonna fuck my voice up. So then you want to right click. Boom, and just select what you want. So now, just turn that down. Turn it down. Right click, and the way you turn it down, just click and drag down. Right click it, create automation clip. It's gonna make the automation clip in the selected area. So now, you see what I'm saying, and how you do that. I just zoomed in and made it rise up and down. So basically, it would have been like this. Well, let's redo it. Right click, create automation clip. So you just want to right click up here. Click this middle. Click the middle, and then drag up. So click the middle. You can drag up or down. So I just drag it up, and this is how you get it to fade off. And then that's it. That's automation. You can do that for any part, or you can do it for all the parts, or however you want to do it. So let me just hear that low key. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Peace. No, I'm fucking with you. Not for real. I hope you guys did enjoy the tutorial though. My schedule so far for the channel for everybody that comes and watch my videos is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for tutorials and stuff like that. So stuff from my series, from my Secrets of Zaytoven series, tutorials period, whatever it may be, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's what it's looking like right now. I really want you guys to hold me to that. Comment, like the video. Just let me know what's going on, man. I need to hear from you guys so I can know what to do. Whatever you guys want, whoever you guys want. And also, when you guys ask for tutorials, tag the music or like send me a link. However you can send me a link of the music, because a lot of these people I don't really listen to. So I would have to hear some of the music, and I don't know what you guys would recommend or what you would like. So just let me know, man. My social media is in the description, my Instagram, my Twitter, my email, and just hit me up. Let me know what's popping, man. Love you guys to death. You guys are the best fucking audience on YouTube by far. You guys, some of you guys, I talk to you all the time, play the game with y'all, just chit chat and laugh at some stuff with y'all. So you guys are cool, man. So your boy Johnny Cage Mayor, peace. And then, but you don't put the 808 in because
What?
and then, but you don't put the 808 in because you don't put in the but you do not put, but you don't put.